Welcome back, everyone. It's your small business consultant back at you with another video. I know it's been a while. I try to record videos on a regular, but you know how life happens. And every time I feel like there's a need for me to create training, I'm going to create some training because it's important when you're getting into the government contracting space that you understand the differences between a sources sought notice, the difference between a pre-solicitation, RFP, request for proposal, RFQ, request for quote, and then, an invitation for bid. So, but in this video, we want to talk about the sources sought notice. So what I'm trying to do is create, in this mini series to create short videos to get you moving in the right direction. And because you're new to the government contracting space, it's important that you establish a foundation. And since I can't help everybody, my goal is to record these videos to be able to extend my reach and to help more small businesses to scale quickly in the government contracting place. So that's enough about that. But for this video, we want to talk about contracting opportunities. So we went on SAM.gov and we're looking at contracting opportunities. So I just went in there. I filtered it by sources sought notice because I only want to talk about sources sought notice right now. I want to keep the videos very short and straight to the point. Bottom line up front, what this video is about is teaching you how to respond to a sources sought notice. Then I wanted to narrow down the product and service code to just support services. So that way I could limit the search parameters and only focus in my service code. If you're doing products or if you're doing your service code, the next code, you'll have a more variety because that's your industry code, if you will. But that'll be in another video. But so let's just go to the first one. So right here we have a sources sought notice. And then you see you have your ID number, the department or agency is Department of Commerce, and everything on here, when it's due, when it was published, and then when it is due. So it is important to use these opportunities to reach out to the contracting officer or let them know that your business is ready. And how you do that is by responding to a sources sought notice. Now, it is not a contract, so they're not obligated to award it. But what they're doing is sending out the feelers to see who out here can provide us this service. And so this one right here is not a small business set aside. So, but it looks like nothing. So it could be a full and open competition or whatever. They haven't decided what they're going to make it yet. So say you are a small business and you want to respond to this, then by all means, let them know, hey, I'm a small woman-owned small business, or I'm a hub zone small business, and maybe they might set it aside for you. You just won't know unless you respond. And so you see what service code it is. It's the R418 support professional legal services. And if that is one of your service codes, then by all means, go after this opportunity. They're telling you what industry it is in, the Office of Lawyers, and it's in the place of performance is DC. So what you need to do is have a template. So I believe in creating templates to do everything. So I created a template to respond to these opportunities. So, you got your template, where the office is going to be in. This is just a basic template. You put in your enclosures, your answers to the sources sought notice, your capability statement, past performance, your SAM's PDF. So just go into SAM's, download a copy of your SAM's profile, letting them know that you're current and active. Just add a copy and your certification. So if you're a woman-owned, whatever, then you'll enclose that. So it's very straight, simple, create you a template so you can use for that agency. So when that agency come out again saying that they have an opportunity, you've already created a template before, and then respond to it. I know people are against using templates, but when you're getting started, you need to use a template because you don't know what you don't know, and you don't want to miss any information. It's just important that you go back and check to make sure that you have updated your template. And so I recommend you create a template so that way you always have it to use. Then you have your table of contents and then the information that you're going to put in. So like your introduction, but make sure you read the solicitation. The sources sought, so you know what they're asking for, because they're telling you exactly what they're asking for, and then just read everything on here so that way we know, and make sure, see, look, they're already telling you how to respond to this notice. So in responding to this notice, please do not provide proprietary information. Please include only the following information. So they already told you what to include. So you already got your template. They've told you what to include, and only include what they've asked you. So that way they will, so they won't be or deleted or anything like that. So what they said, so readable in either Microsoft Word 365, Microsoft Excel 365, or they wouldn't mind a PDF format. They said submit the response by email to the primary point of contact. And, they gave you that information. Then they're telling you exactly what to provide, making sure and see, we had talked about adding that UEI, that printout from your information, letting them know I have a UEI. And then they told you to identify any aspects of the description of the requirements in the background section. So, and then anything that you need to add, they said, please offer suggestions for how the requirement could be organized or structured to encourage the participation of small businesses. So that's good to know that they are looking for small businesses to respond to this sources sought notice. And then the more small businesses respond, and they could basically change this into a total small business so instead of full and open competition. So that way it can kind of narrow it down so the small businesses can compete. Because when you're competing with the large businesses, then, they have the resources, the staff, and so forth and so on. So they're asking you, this is for the next code, they're asking you indicate whether your company is a small business or other than small business. And other than small business is basically a large business. And then they're telling you to go look at the table size standard, and that's on SBA. So it's according to your next code. That's why they always tell you to look at that. And so they're telling you basically exactly what they're looking for. And then it looks like they're even asking about prime. So let's finish reading. If your firm has existing federal schedule, federal supply schedule contracts, or other contracts for legal services against which the department may be able to place orders, they want you to identify that. Then they said, describe your firm's experience as a prime, subcontractor, or a consultant. So that's good to know. And then they're advising U.S. government agencies. They just giving you some more information. So then they're saying provide any other information that you believe will be valuable for OGC to know as part of the market research. So it's good to do this because so many times we want to send unsolicited proposals to the agencies. Maybe we want to just send our capability statement. Well, that's not how you're supposed to do it. When you're going to send an unsolicited proposal to the agency, then you need to do it the way they're asking you to do it, to submit the unsolicited proposal. So what I planned on doing is creating a video on the unsolicited proposal, because so many times we just want to send it out. Oh, I'm just going to send them my proposal. And then we wonder why they're not responding. So my goal is to create a video, and that's to come in the future, but just a little bit of introduction. So when you're going out to an agency and you want to send your capability statement to them, this is the way you're supposed to do it. It's called an unsolicited proposal because they haven't asked you for anything. So, and if you're going to send it to them, then you need to send it according to the contents of the unsolicited proposal. So that's just a little introduction to our next video that we planned on recording, and then helping you to put together a template as well, and teaching you the fundamentals so you can start generating revenue and scaling your business. And when you're ready, then you can go get a consultant, because right now you're in the middle of bootstrapping your business. You don't have all those extra finances for a consultant, because you're going to pay over $75 an hour and so forth. And right now you're just trying to make your payroll. So it's important that you conserve your resources right now, and then learn how to do the things so when you outsource it, you have that income generated. Well, that's all for now on this video, and I just wanted to give you a little primer on what's to come, and have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye now. Thank you for watching. I hope you have learned a lot from this video. If you have any questions and experience to share, please leave a comment in the section below. I'd love to hear from you. Subscribe to my channel, and see you on the next video.